I'm back. Okay, here we go. I got the hat on because I need a haircut. And yeah, this looks better right now. So I just wanted to, I guess, give my few cents on this debate that seems to be flying around on the internet and TikTok, YouTube, wherever they talk movies. Mainly, I think it's mainly the reviewers and critics who are debating who's the best Superman, which are the best movies. I saw the new one with David Cornsweet. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And I enjoyed it. It was very entertaining. Much different from Zack Snyder's Superman, Man of Steel, and the movies associated with that as well. I actually liked all those movies. Very entertaining. This one by James Gunn, loved it. More, I think, more suited to his kind of character, and how he, like, if you look at Guardians of the Galaxy and Suicide Squad, there's always an element of, I would say, humor, lightheartedness, and not taking things too serious, although there are some serious themes in the movies that he does. I like James Gunn. I think the Guardians of the Galaxy is some of the best Marvel filmmaking that we've had. That's my opinion. It was very entertaining. I like the fact that it had a lot of laughs in it, and some seriousness, a little bit of everything, and it had a lot of heart. And I think that's what this James Gunn's version of Superman has, a lot of heart. It's not by any means a perfect movie, but it is a very entertaining movie. I enjoyed it, but I don't get the controversy that we're getting between him and Henry Cavill's Superman. I mean, we know what Zack Snyder's going to give us, so I don't know why people are even trying to compare the movies. Now, Zack Snyder's version of Superman is just a little bit darker, but a little bit more serious. I think we're looking at a Superman who is really trying to figure himself out when it comes to his emotions. With his upbringing, and I know with how the movie plays it out, these little things about, oh, should he have saved this one and that one? I think he's just still trying to figure things out. Like, what is he supposed to do? What is he really meant to be on this earth for? So to me, it's kind of two different movies, all very entertaining. I mean, we can go back to Christopher Reeves. All those movies very entertaining. I mean, the last one he did, I think, Superman 3, I think was a little bit more of a money grab and done really, really quickly, and had Richard Pryor, I guess, to add some humor, and it wasn't that funny. And the other one too, I can't remember the gentleman's name who played Superman, the one. I kind of like that as well, because I like the idea that he was hearing everything at once. You'll get up in fly up into the atmosphere and just listen for where the trouble was, and just go for it, and deal with whatever issues were out there, criminals doing whatever. And of course, one of the famous shots of him getting shot in the eye, and the bullet bouncing off the eye, is one of the best shots in, I would say, all the Superman movies. but am I doing the same as Batman as well? Which one's better? Is it Keaton? Is it what's his name? No, the gentleman from The Dark Knight, Christopher Nolan's version. I can't believe I've forgotten his name. Um, and now we have what's his Pattinson, who's playing the Dark Knight again. Batman, kind of re-energizing the franchise. And again, I love all those movies. The Tim Burton version of Batman was fun. Jack Nicholson at his best. Um, Keaton matching him in his acting prowess, I would say. But of course, Nicholson steals the show. And yeah, I mean, I think the movies got a little far fetched towards, with Batman and Robin. And although I like Kilmer, I like George Clooney as actors. Yeah, those movies were entertaining, but not as heartfelt as the first two, I believe. Although I mean, I would watch mostly all of those again if given the choice. So I don't get it. Different directors, different actors. We can't expect. It's like comparing apples with oranges. Not apples to apples. Um, so I want to end by saying this, and I saw it. It was a great take. I saw on TikTok from a gentleman. I can't remember his name. You gotta forgive me. I'm a little older, so I didn't remember everybody's names. I like to take that someone said on TikTok that I like I like Christopher Reeves. I like Henry Cavill. I like David Cornsweat, only just because they are Superman, because it is Superman. I love all the movies because they are all about Superman. And to me, that sums up this whole debate. They all have, none of them I would say are perfect movies, but are great entertainment, fun to watch, stunning visually, great action sequences. Even in Christopher Reeve's time, with even the technology he had, dealing with the flying was really on point on that during that time. Even I know they did a lot of wire work, of course, green screen and other things, but the technology is nothing like we have today, and they really got done that really well, even in the Christopher Reeve version of Superman. So yeah, we love them all because they are about Superman. And we can say the same thing about Batman. We love them all because they are about Batman. You just think about it. They were comic books, man. They started out as comic books. 20-cent comic books or less, 10 cent. I remember buying them for 25 cents. When I was younger. And they became motion pictures on the big screen, taking it from these small comic books to, these huge screens. I just think it's just an amazing journey. So yeah, so I just wanted to give my few cents, and I just ask that you like and subscribe if you like the content. I'll be back soon with another episode of Movie Nerdness. Talk to you soon.